Whoa, yeah. Ooh, whoa, yeah. Can't somebody explain to me why everybody is trying to be living like a celebrity, doing what they see on MTV? How that song is still good. That song still hits. There's no JoJo shout out. Hi, hello, it's Gucci was poppin'. What's Gucci was poppin'? Did you miss me? It's your girl Drea. It's your girl Andrea. I'm back. I missed a week. I know, and I have no shame. Welcome back to In My Heads. Last week, I actually recorded. I promise. I actually did. I'm sorry if you move a little bit. You're on a table. You're on the desk, okay? We're figuring things out. That's fine, okay? I'm back. Isn't that all that matters? Isn't that why you're here? Not for the decoration. Because anyway, it's going to change. There's so much to talk about because last week I did record. I had taken an edible that actually hit for once. And I was very upset at Amazon. You guys, like, subscribe, follow, do what you gotta do. Like the video. If you're not video, you're on audio, you don't know there's a video, there's a YouTube, it's in the description. Go there, subscribe, watch where you can. And then to the video listeners, you could be listening to this when you're driving, studying, gym. Some people can gym. Okay, don't. That's fine. But do what you gotta do. Share. You don't want make me feel seen. Last week was rough in terms of my emotions. Last week was a bit rough, a bit everywhere. I was pissed at Amazon because, as you guys know, I promised y'all a better quality. I promised y'all a better quality, and here I am, still on the tablet. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because it almost feels like, we're FaceTiming together. But then who FaceTimes with a fucking mic? I don't know if I like the color. I feel like the yellow is very aggressive, but maybe she's giving. Who knows? But you guys, I was very, very elevated, and then I was very upset at Amazon because I ordered a camera. Yeah, I spent a good old $530 on this. It was an open box version of like my the one that I wanted to get. I could have spent an extra $80 and get the right thing, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this at some point. Try me again next month. Basically, open box. People, right? To the people listening, when you go to like Best Buy and you buy something open box, it's open box because somebody bought it. They opened it. They were like, not my thing. Returned it. It still has everything. It's just the box was open. It was not brand new. Like somebody else brought it home and brought it back. Like it's, there's nothing wrong with that. If you tell me if I can save a little buck somewhere, I'm gonna do it. I ain't no need to be like with the most up-to-date technology or to be, I don't seek all of that. I've never been the type, and that's why I've had my eye on this camera for such a long time, and after just dealing with other things that I needed to deal with because money, hello, I was like, okay, it's time to treat myself. I'm gonna get my camera, especially because you guys know I got my camera, another trash camera, like last month or the month before. Was not it. Did not like her. The quality was so bad. Like if you look at all the videos that I've posted, there's just one where the quality is just the fuck. We don't talk about her. Okay, that camera was not returned. It's gonna be a little gift from my nieces who are too young to care about the quality of this. Okay, like they're just gonna be happy they have a camera. They can film little movies. I love that. Right, you guys. If I were a little when I was a child, if I would have had an auntie, just like my favorite auntie, just giving me this kind of gift, I would have been so happy, and I would have been like, damn, this is fun. I'm gonna make little movies with my little sister, and I'm gonna have fun. So I ordered my camera. Okay, I get excited and proud of myself. I'm like, I finally did it. This girl did it. You know, she's doing the does. She did it. You know, she got the camera. Just by that girl goes on the camera. You know, it wasn't a tiny coin as he got hers. It wasn't a tiny coin, but I spent the coin. The product arrived. I was so excited. I'm opening the box, and then I open the box, and then I see the camera and the cable. But I don't see anything else. There's supposed to be 8 items in the box. Where are the 6 others? So, and when I say it's not just tiny items, like I already have the tripod for it, because you guys, because the camera was not coming with a tripod. So I was like, let me buy the tripod, because that's the thing that I need the most, which I just like gave up on wanting to get the creator box, you know. But you know what? I deserve that shit because I'm a creator. I'm a creator, so I deserve that shit. So there's only the cable in the camera, so your girl's pissed. And first of all, I tried to even like turn on the camera and all, like she's not turning on. So I'm just like, dude, what the fudge is going on? So I go on good old Amazon, okay? Because my thing is like, if parts are missing, and by the way, you guys, it was also the last camera that was available on Amazon, and so it was the last of that kind, because a new version of it came out. Everybody and their mom is buying the new version. I just want the last one that I really liked a lot. You know, I don't need the newest version. I just want the old version, babes. So I messaged Amazon and I'm like, yo, can you like hook me up with money to buy the missing pieces? Like, this is the last camera. I want to keep the camera. You know? The first guy is like, no problem. I sent a request for you. You're going to hear from them in like 24 hours. So I'm like, cool. I get an email. They're asking me to just return the full thing. And I'm like, wow. Okay, cool. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try again. Because, you know, sometimes some people, I worked in customer service. Apparently I still am in a different way. More on the back end of things. But being a customer service girly, I know that some days I had lazy days myself. Not that much, because I was a very high quality employee, but definitely I knew that people were very lazy on the phone and just like interacting with customers, so they would just like do the bare minimum, which didn't really help anybody. So customers would call back. So here I am, customer coming back. And I tell them, I'm like, I don't want to return the camera. I just want to get either the pieces or the money to buy the pieces. I think it's pretty simple. I think you should be able to help me. I think you got the money for that, right? Amazon? No. Nobody wanted to help me. Tout le monde s'en fout d'Andrea. Andrea peut juste balancer son argent, and whatever comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it's a good product, it's a good product. If it's not, don't care. Nobody cares about Drea. I care about Drea. I do. I care about May. So, you know, I just made the decision to return it, because they're not gonna help. And that day I decided, and that day I got like, I really just like went in. I was so mad, you guys. I was so mad. I was so disappointed. And you know what? I was disappointed in myself more than anything, because I think that if this is a good time to reflect on even other situation. A lot of times when you're like at your wit's end with something, and that you realize that you've been played this entire time, while you knew, you also were aware you were being played. However you tried to play the game, baby, you still got played. And then here you are, you're sitting back and you're like very upset, you're disappointed. You're not disappointing at the party that did you wrong, you're disappointed at yourself for allowing it to happen. And that's exactly where I was. And I was just fucking pissed at myself, because I don't Amazon and shit. That day I released my Amazon Prime. I canceled my Amazon Prime. I was like, Amazon, buy local. I mean, I've been saying buy local for a while, and you know what? I've been wanting to walk the walk, so I just had to and that's it. That's that on that, because they're not gonna help me, and the nigga already has enough money. Why would I give him more? So now I'm just waiting. I'm patient. I was also just I felt last week. I also felt a bit confused, a bit lost, a bit because that thing. I'm one to listen to the universe. I listen to my ancestors. I listen to the signs that are put upon, like, in front of me. I don't force anything because I don't like to shit on myself. And I've shit on myself many times. I've had to throw out many pens that I like a lot because they were full of shit. Because I keep forcing things to happen. Okay? And so this camera coming in, because it's the third camera that I'm getting. The first one, we liked her. She was nice. We figured it out. I moved. She disappeared. I asked certain parties to help me find it. The parties that helped me move, they didn't help me find it. If you're listening to this, by the way, still pissed about that. You still owe me a camera and you owe me shorts. Because I asked you to get shorts for me and I never got them and you never paid me back. I still need my shorts. I need to... I try to get my camera. Second camera was the one that I got last time. She was not cute. I was like, maybe not. This girly was supposed to be the one. I mean, I know she's the one because I need to buy her new. I need to buy her from a local, at least a Canadian store. If I'm going to buy it online, at least from a Canadian store since I'm in Canada for now. And, I'll be patient. This happening, I had to pause. I was like, are the ancestors stopping me from getting a better quality? Which means from getting better in this. Which means that, like, I've been kind of crazy this entire time and I misread my chart. Baby girl, I've been doing my research and I've been getting better. Getting better. I've been getting better at reading birth charts because I've been doing it on myself, on my friends, on my family. So it's... I know what I'm reading and I know that I'm right with this shit. Us guys, huddle. Let's huddle together. Us as a team, us as a group, we're special. Okay, I'm not tooting just my own horn. I'm saying that if you're listening to this today and you've been following it for a little bit, or you're just finding this page today, you're gonna be part of the people that are like part of the, like, you know how they say that the revolution will be televised? Well, the revolution is happening because the revolution starts within yourself, and I try to help the people to get that within themselves. Guys, if you're here, you've been listening for a while, you know that I like to be vulnerable and put my shit outside and put my shit on the web and in public for others to learn from it, because I've been through enough. So I had paused. I was like, is the universe trying to make me stopping? And it got me to go back into my chart. I go back into my chart, and then I also was scrolling on the tiki-taki, and something about Saturn return was coming. No, actually, I was wondering. I was like, is my Saturn return coming soon? Because I'm 28. I'm turning 29 this year. And I love that for me because it means that I'm 9 years old as an adult. I'm going to turn 9 years old. I truly feel myself like blossoming outside of everything. Truly, like last week I really got to dig and I really got to feel the feels and try to close certain chapters. One of them being the eating disorder. I truly feel that I'm happy that I no longer have a plumped sorry, how did I call it in my head earlier? I said I feel like my body during my eating disorder was giving plumped child, like my ass gonna ask regardless, like that just is what it is. But like being tiny, giving child, like, because that's what society like and everything, and I mean marketing and everything. I mean everything that society has been put upon us women, the women that grew up in the 2000s, aka heroin chic. We remember, guys. We remember when doing drugs was the best way to be skinny, and I mean it still is happening. However, I don't want to subscribe to that, and I simply cannot. I'm made to look curvaceous and delicious. I'm meant to be curvaceous and delicious. That's just what it is. I am not meant to be what the fuck was going on. November, I want to say like January of last year. Ooh, there's things on my phone, you guys, and I look at that and I'm like, oh, you look like that. And I like her, you know what, and I still love her because she was going through a lot, and I can empathize with that. But there's a point where you gotta be like, you know what, I felt for enough and I gotta pick up my shit. You know, it's time for me to pick up myself, and it's time for me to do the work myself. And so with the camera not working, I really went back into my chart and I looked into my Saturn return. My Saturn return is definitely coming. Saturn in Aries, Saturn return is coming. How are you doing? Are you excited? Saturn return in Aries, I think they said that it's for people born between April 96 and something 98. Let me do some research because now I'm just talking and I'm not even like making sense. Saturn return, yeah. Okay, for the people in my generation, it would be from April 7th, 96 to June 9th, 98. So if you're born between that time, your Saturn return is coming, and baby, hold my hand. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be in it together. It's not gonna be anything bad. It's not gonna be bad. I feel like people talk about the Saturn return as if it's like, I mean, it's gonna be rough. I'm not even gonna lie, it's gonna be rough, especially if you're early to the game, if you're early to your spiritual awakening, and if you're early to healing. It might rock your world, but if you're here today listening, I'm gonna hold your hands and I'm gonna get you to be fine, because it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's really nothing crazy. You're not gonna, I mean, yeah, some people are gonna break up. Some people are gonna, your whole life is gonna change because you're prepping for your next chapter. You're prepping because for Saturn return in Aries, something that I have learned is that our glow up, are everything working out for us, or wow, I worked so hard for so long and I went through a lot of shit, but like everything is working out for me, starts at 30. So a lot of us Saturn and Aries, we've had it fudging rough. We've had to work hard for everything. Work hard for being okay emotionally, mentally, physically. Like, yo, Saturn and Aries, I'm here with you. I'm not the one to be able to give you all the details because, girl, like, let's see what it says here. Saturn and Aries, I repeat, this is for the people born between April 7th 96 and June 9th 98. June 9th 98. Okay. You're highly resourceful. Your ability to start fresh helps you achieve your goal. Saturn in our charts shows where we limit ourselves due to fears. With Saturn in Aries, you don't always feel comfortable asserting yourself or pointing/singling yourself out, nor with acting egotistical or self-centered. You may avoid confrontation and fear taking decisive action. You need to be careful not to limit yourself too much due to fear of failure or fear of making a poor decision. And high-key, I relate a lot to that. I've definitely been one to look around to the people that I value a lot in my life to ask them if I'm making the right choice by making this move. And I know that for us, Saturn return is about being able to make those choices by ourselves, by trusting our guts, by trusting, that we know what we're doing. Because I mean for y'all and for us, for me, I'm gonna say us because it's all of us with the Saturn return in Aries. When you've made decisions for yourself that went against everybody else, it was one of the best decisions for yourself. Sometimes it's not that everybody else is against you. The few people are with you, but those few people like very much mean a lot, and because they like see you through all your layers, so they like really have the best perception. And so, avoiding confrontation, I'm getting better at this and I'm still working on that, and I definitely have things that I'm working on, but Now, I'm sorry, guys. I'm thinking about a situation that I'm like, I'm gonna have to be confrontational and ask a question and ask, like, not confrontational, but like make sure that like the eye make sure the I's are dotted and that everybody's on the same page. But anyways, continuing. You stifling, I don't know, English sometimes is weird. Stifling your normal, and but going back to it, stifling your normal and healthy, more aggressive I'll say stifling because it just sounds wrong by me saying stifling. Stifling your normal and healthy, more aggressive, competitive, and or self-centered quality can be detrimental to you, possibly causing headaches. Yes, you don't like showing weakness. Yeah. Some of your life lessons are to allow yourself to be self-centered sometimes, without apology, in moderation, of course, to build the courage to make mistakes, to let yourself be wimpy from time to time, and learn that not coming first is okay. Yeah, okay. I think that for that section, the allowing myself to be self-centered sometimes, I figured that out like 3-4 years ago, in the sense that like I need to be more selfish, because I used to be a people pleaser, so I used to give myself a lot to people. But now, in terms of what I'm trying to do for myself, I definitely feel like being a bit more self-centered. I still struggle a bit to just rely on myself. Oh my god, look at that. Mind you, you learn to be very self-reliant because you rarely ask for help. I am self-reliant in certain actions, but I feel like when it comes to turking like certain decisions that I know are gonna have an like make or break situation, like for sure. Right. Watch for relentless self-justifying, as this doesn't allow you to grow, as it can also contributes to the making of poor choices. This can be vicious circle, since making bad executive decisions is another big fear. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And I know my Saturn is in the 7th house. So if you guys are intrigued, and I mean, I'm gonna leave the link to I use Cafe Astrology and many other website to be able to figure out my chart and all. But I mean, she's Cafe Astrology. I'll leave links. I'll make sure to be honest, I'll get back to it. I'll be able to share that, you guys. Me, I'm in the 7th house. So let's see. With Saturn in the 7th house of your natal chart, you take close relationship especially seriously. Hell yeah. You seek commitment and prefer quality over quantity. Hell yeah. It's not always natural or easy for you to build bridges with others on a one-on-one levels, such as initiating a deep conversation or sharing personal experience. Girl, sharing personal experience? Yes. Deep conversation, babe. Hello. You might begin your partnership slowly and with some reluctance, perhaps as you sense how deeply responsible you will feel if the relationship progresses. In truth, you take commitments and negotiation to heart, never lightly. It doesn't feel right to break a promise. Your partner or good friend may see you as an authoritative figure, or may look up to you for guidance or support, I guess. In turn, you're very obliging once committed. Because you're so very responsible, it may sometimes feel easier to avoid getting close to new people. Sometimes displacement is associated with few partners, a delayed or late committed partnership, marrying for security, or 2 older partners, a quick marriage that's burdensome, or opting out of marriage, or marriage-like setups. I think that for me, it's the very few partners, like deep romantic partners. I've had 3, 4 being my current man, and the last one, he is the last one. You're not gonna find me in the streets ever again. In the street ever again. I mean, he still has to put a ring on it, but my rings are coming, and I'm never be in the streets again. Okay, but like the streets are gone for me. Like I'm done. I'm good. Hey. So that's why, girlies, if you're still in the street and you need like refuge, come to me. I got you. I'll help you. I'll help you make sure that you get that nice man for you. Continuing. Saturn in the 7th house can also indicate a remarkably robust, enduring partnership that can weather any storm. Oh my god, that's my man. That's what my man. Particularly if Saturn is well aspected and in a good condition. You certainly might look to partnership to provide a sense of security. However, it's crucial to cultivate your own inner security, as relying solely on partner stability can lead to a feeling of resentment. Yeah, for sure. I would never do that. I think that I like to see certain posts about my placements, because I feel like I've been doing the work for a long time. I'm celebrating my 8th year in March. 8 years of actively working on myself, 8 years of doing the research and truly making sure that I am not shitty. I don't want to be shitty. I don't want to be shitty to myself, to others. I want to, leave an impact, a positive impact on people. That's something that matters to me. I want to allow myself to live my wildest dreams and to truly do everything that I know I'm capable to do. I'm walking the path. I'm doing my best. I'm doing it. And it's been a tough road. Most of it was alone. Oh no, that's a lie. I take it back. I had a good friend that was there for me through this most of the time ish, because of the time that she dropped me and then she came back, but then she dropped me again. But that's fine. I'm still so grateful because she was there when I needed somebody the most in that aspect. So I am forever grateful for her. I mean, I'm always sending her love, and I hope she's good. Truly, I hope you're good. That's about it. But I'm just looking to live an authentic life that feels right, because I'm tired of feeling like I'm doing things because it's what I'm supposed to do, or that's what other parties or people are expecting me to do, and I want to be able to make decisions for myself and take care of myself. And that's what my Saturn return is about. It's about being self-reliant, more self-reliant when it comes to making big decisions. It's my life. If I make a mistake, it's okay, but I need to try, because my other biggest thing is that I never want to live with regrets. I cannot do that to myself. The last thing I want to do is live with regrets. It's something that I've always been very adamant about since I said it before. I know I've said it before on this show that I've watched this documentary as a kid of, different levels of older people on their deathbed, whether rich, whether poor, and they all, had the regrets that they didn't try. They all had regrets of not trying with somebody. They had regrets of doing too much business and not spending time with the people that they love. They had regrets. They just had so many regrets, and I just don't want to be that. I cannot be that person, and it's starting to itch. It's starting to itch that I'm allowing myself to be in something that I'm not happy with, and that is leading to the path of regrets. And your girl is not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow that to happen to me. I'm not gonna allow that to happen to my talents. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys know that I'm still working on my EP. You guys know that I had started taking classes for my voice acting, still working on that, because your girl never finished it. And I'm trying to be very honest with myself. I really just didn't finish it, and that's really shitty of me. And I want to get, I need to buy, like, that's the one thing with my Amazon, that like I need to get the items that I really needed to get for a sculpture that I want to make, because I want to get more into sculpting, because that's something that I really enjoyed doing as a kid. I went to art school. I went to arts and music school, and sculpting was one of my favorite things to do. I loved doing sculpting, and I really, really desperately want to get back into it. And everything I do is for her. Everything I do is for her. one of the first steps from the spiritual awakening and from the healing has to do with your inner child. I've definitely reached my inner teen level, which I feel like is the second level when it comes to healing. But everything I do is for her. It's for her and for her. The inner child and the inner teen. I'm doing that for them. And they both think that my current job is lame. I can feel both of them just looking at me like, what the just like, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Est-ce que c'est vraiment ça que tu fais? Est-ce que c'est vraiment ça ta job? Like, oh my God. And I feel like such a disappointment to them. And whoever doesn't understand that. Truly. Whoever is not going to understand that, the next decisions that I make is what I've been trying to do for the past 8 years is just make sure that I do everything for them. For my inner child, for my inner teen, and for my nieces. For my girls. I do this for them too. I want them to be proud. I want them to show off their auntie. I want them to feel like they have somebody that's doing something different. And they have a lot of family that's doing something different. So I'm just trying to be one of the aspects of doing something different. And I want to bring color, joy. I want to bring just more positivity. And I feel like this current job that I'm doing is just sucking the light out of me. And I've said that. Oh my God, I need to stop saying this. But you guys, I'm going to do something. I'm going to have to deal with it. When the time is right, it'll come. But it's all for them, you know. And yeah, I will. So the camera. This is what the camera all started. The camera did all of that. The camera just made me dive into my Saturn return. And when I mean dive, I think I spent a good 2 days on that. And I was also diving into the Saturn return for my best girly, for my best lady, for my best ladies. I have like for my best ladies and for my men, I've done the research, because for other people I deal with their things. But for them, I know one of them was a Pisces one. But the fact that my best lady and my men were all Saturn and Aries, which means we'll be able to go through all of this together, and we're gonna be able to come out on top together. And I'm excited. And for all the people that are gonna be here along the way, because this is like, you guys are gonna be able to. I don't know. I'm excited to be able to share so many of my discoveries, so many of the proud things that I'm gonna do. Like, I feel like I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited, and I know I'm gonna get my camera when the time is right. I'm gonna get it. I'm getting my refund from Amazon, and that's that on that. It is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. I'm sure that my camera not getting here, I needed to start diving into my Saturn return, because it is coming, and my ancestors have my back. My ancestors have my back so much that they made sure that I got the train of thought to get to my Saturn return, to look into it, because it's coming. And I know what it's about. I know what it's about. It's truly about making sure that I make decisions for myself. If you guys, we can also get a confirmation. I can look that up for you. Your Saturn return in Aries in the 7th house is a transformative time, especially in how you approach partnerships. While challenges may arise, this transit ultimately pushes you to build stronger, healthier connections through self-assertion, balance, and responsibility. We'll love that. We'll love that. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on that. And things are going to be good, you guys, because if you guys do your own research on the Saturn return in Aries, you'll know that, and you'll do my placement specifically, I'm a lucky girl. I'm a lucky girl, and I'm just a chosen girl, and I'm just going through a lot of stuff so I can help others in that. And I'll gladly, happily do it. What else happened last week? Last week? No, last week I got really fucking disgusted because white people. Not white people, sorry, but she was white. But that's not the point. That's not where I was going. I don't understand why two things happened the same day that pissed me off, okay? And I'm just gonna vent on that real quick, and then we're gonna do the quiz of the day, and then we're going skedaddles, okay? One, I go to the bathroom, empty bathroom, 8 stalls. Why the do you come next to me? Why do you come next to me? Why? It's not the first time. It happens too many times. Am I a magnet for this bullshit to happen? What the bathroom etiquette. If the keep a space in between people. I don't want to hear you pissing. I know it's a normal bowel movement and bladder movement. I get that. I don't want to hear you pissing. And I feel like the common courtesy in a very empty bathroom is to not go directly to the one person that is there. What is wrong with you? If you're somebody that does that, what is wrong with you? Please explain it to me, because I'm actually confused. Do you is it because you need to feel, you don't like to feel alone? Did something happen to you in bathrooms and being close to somebody, at least because if it's that, I'll get that. I understand, but announce yourself. I went through something really hard, so I really need to sit by you. I'm really sorry if it's weird to you. Announce yourself. I don't like this. Blame the sprinkle. I don't care. Bathroom etiquette. Go somewhere else. Guys, boys and men listening, urinals, isn't there a rule to always leave one in between the guys in urinals? Ladies, do the fucking same. What is wrong with y'all? Some of y'all, not a lot of y'all. And not gonna lie, it's always the same kind of lady. Older white ladies. I don't understand what this is. I don't know what that means. I don't get it. Do you like to smell my pee? Because can you tell that? What is it? The second thing that pissed me off, and that's making me confused. Since when can Ubers accept a ride and then proceed to message you? First of all, he messaged me and said, I've arrived. He's 4 minutes away. In a neighborhood, in a neighborhood where there's houses. He says I've arrived, and then I say, no, you haven't. And then he's like, sorry, can you wait 30 minutes? Can you wait 30 minutes? I'm stuck in traffic. As if I cannot see your location, you stupid fucking idiot. As if I can't see your location. I can see your location. Hi, hello, idiot. You're not in traffic. You're at your house or some bitch's house. You're at somebody's house. And you said yes to my ride and you say, can you wait 30 minutes? Why did you accept my ride? Again, I think the universe also wanted me to not spend my money on that. It is what it is. Whatever. Why is that the thing that is allowed? I don't think this should be allowed. And I think that this is fudged up. I should be able to sue. But because they didn't take my money, well, I can't do anything. So, all right. Today, very simple. I just want to know which Mario character I am. Link in the description. Is there. You can find it there. You got it, people. Let's flipping do it. What's your favorite color? Green. What would you most enjoy doing? Scaring people, throwing things, jumping and doing athletic things, saving the world's first. Whoever wrote this, sleeping, eating. Eating, sleeping, saving the world, jumping and doing athletic things, throwing, scaring people. I'll eat, I guess. Like, which of these? Okay. I'm not doing this. You quiz, you better come through. You quiz, you better come through. Because this quiz was horrendous. Okay, new one. Because the last one was complete trash. Let's freaking do this. Everyone has a Super Mario character that matches their personality. Here's yours. Pick a candy. Oof. Twix, Milky Way, Baby Ruth, Laffy Taffy, Snickers, Crunch, Tootsie Pops, Hot Tamales, Almond Joy, Twix. Easy. Twix is that bitch. And I make a good homemade Twix. Delicious. Pick a character from Luigi's Mansion. There's Luigi, Professor Ed Gad, King Boo, Chauncey, Lydia, Neville, Bogmeyer, Bolusum, Vincent Van Gogh, Ungly Grimmy. I mean, I gotta choose a girly. Solidarity for girlies. Lydia. Pick a boo. Oh, I mean, I don't know the boos. There's Bamboo, Gamboo, Advanced, Turbo, Boolicious, Kung Boo, Boolala, Booigi, Tambourine, Boulder Dash, Limbu. I'll say Boolicious because I like the way that sounds. Ooh, I'm so delicious. Pick something to dress up as. Vampire, Frankenstein, alien, ghost, werewolf, dinosaur, skeleton, dragon, zombie, King Kong. I want to take the alien. Because, aliens. There's so many ways I could look. It just opens the door. I just have more space for alien. Hello? Okay. Pick an accessory for your costume. Baseball bat, axe, machete, yes, flamethrower, laser gun, nunchucks, noose, poison, my teeth, my hands, machete. 100%. Pick a scary TV show. Stranger Things, Scooby-Doo, Supernatural, The Walking Dead, Courage, best show, Courage the Cowardly Dog, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, oh my god, The X-Files, American Horror Story, Buffy the Vampire, The Addams Family. This is really fucking hard what you're asking me, because between Billy and Mandy and American Horror Story, you're asking Tiny Me and you're asking for Teen Me. I have to pick between both, and I can see both of them looking at me being like, what you gonna pick? What am I gonna pick? But if I have to pick one that actually made me scared, I would say Courage. Courage was a scary bitch. What did I get? Who did I get? I got Mario? Okay. You're one of the original. You've done it all. Kart racing, baseball, space exploration, and partying. You've had a great time on your adventures, and you've never stopped believing in yourself. Well, if this is not foreshadowing for me making my decisions, did I not screen record this? What is happening? What is happening? Okay. Well, I guess I didn't screen record the last quiz. I'm sorry about that, you guys. But thank you for listening. This was so fun. I missed you guys. Last week, I actually missed y'all. Can I be so for real? Last week, I missed y'all. I miss doing this. I miss doing this a lot. It was, did I have the opportunity to record other episodes? Yes. Did I do it? No. But that's okay, because I just let the body do what the body gotta do. Hello? Oh, you're here. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye.